What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and today I am actually pretty happy because for once, I have a small little victory. Now, this isn't the biggest victory in the world, but because of the severity of the situation, it's so sweet. So yesterday, I put out a video talking about the situation with a content copyright claim. So, I did a reaction to the Captain Marvel extended scene, and when I do my reactions, I talk a little bit before, then I do my other little video in my OBS where you can see me, then you can see the trailer or whatever it is that I'm watching, and you get to see me reacting to it, and I'm giving commentary while the trailer is playing or the article that I'm reading, and then after I do a breakdown of what I saw and I review it. So I get hit with copyright content claims a lot when I use, trailers and stuff, because the way that YouTube copyright strikes, or not strikes, but how they get you for copyrighted material is they kind of have their own little bot thing that filters through videos, and they catch you with the audio. So if it matches another video that has audio, they usually flag you for that. So not all the time, it's not always malicious. It's not always where somebody's doing it on purpose. It's like with the Sonic the Hedgehog review that I did. It's because there's a song in that, and so everyone that did a reaction to the trailer got flagged because it was some song, and so you can go click, like, remove the song from my video, and it goes all fine and dandy. But with this Captain Marvel one, what Disney did was they released it on Twitter. They're like, oh, here's our new extended scene. Everyone get excited about, that Captain Marvel is being released on digital. You can go buy it. Go buy Captain Marvel. Here's an extended scene to get you excited. And instead of getting everyone excited, it completely backfired on them because everyone saw her for what she really was, which is a villain. And I said this in my reaction video. Hey, She's obviously the villain. Not only is she assaulting someone and she's mugging them, then she goes and robs from a store, and then she almost causes a traffic accident. This is the formula for a villain. This is the introduction of a villain to a movie. Usually the hero is if they're on the planet, hero's there. This is how the villain gets introduced. The villain attacks the first person that interacts with them, that tries to help them. They take everything that they can from where they are, so that way it could help benefit them. That is the type of character Captain Marvel is. And if they are playing some kind of big ruse, like, hey, this is a hero, she's gonna be the new face of the MCU, and they kind of build her up as the hero, and then maybe at the end of phase 4, they're like, oh, guess what, she's the villain actually, and do like the kind of swamp like they did in Game of Thrones. I think that would be a great idea for them to do based on the reaction to this character, based on the fans' reaction to the horrible, horrendous person that Brie Larson is. That would get a lot of people back that have been alienated by this horrendous woman and this train wreck of a movie. But Disney didn't like the way that people like me responded, so they went around and they flagged everyone's video. And usually when you get hit with copyrighted content, it just takes away your monetization. So instead of having like a little green $sign, it turns into a yellow one. It says, oh, this is copyrighted content. You're not getting the money for it. You're not getting anything for this video. It's going to the person that copyrighted content, or that copyrighted claimed you. And so all of the revenue from the video that you made, all the time and effort that you put into it, goes to the person that hit you with a copyright claim. And so in this instance, it wasn't that. I mean, I wouldn't care if they did that to my video. Doesn't really bother me. The video's out there, the message is across, that's what matters. Especially when it comes to exposing Captain Marvel. But with this, they didn't even do that. Instead, it said, your video is blocked worldwide. And I had to go do a couple maneuvers because you can usually file a dispute and explain, hey, this falls under fair use, because I'm not taking the video and marketing it as my content. I'm literally doing a review. I'm talking through the entire thing. And at the end, I'm giving a breakdown and a review of it. Falls under fair use. I'm not putting the whole movie up on my channel, putting ads through it and expecting money for somebody else's work. That's not how this works, and that's not how any of the other YouTubers were doing it. Everyone was just giving their opinion on it. That's what we do here on YouTube, and the video was blocked because Disney was doing some serious damage control. Now, the email I got today, because I kept checking, because I filed my dispute, I explained, hey, this falls under fair use, fix it, and I was a lot more eloquent than that. But Everyone was talking about it. There was an article made on it about how Disney is going around and flagging everyone. And yeah, people that are going to get mad at me because like, it's Marvel, not Disney. Well, guess what? They're all under the same family. It's kind of like you go to somebody's house, usually they all have the same last name. Just because Marvel, it's its own entity, it's still underneath the mouse. It's still underneath the Disney family. It is still underneath the Disney company. It is part of the Walt Disney Company. So guess what? I'm going to say Disney because it was Disney that flagged my video. And you get to see that when you see who is the one that is claiming that you have their copyrighted content. So I woke up this morning, video was still blocked. You could not see it. It was not allowed up on my channel. Same with everyone else's. I did my video disputing it, and then I also did a live stream to make everyone aware of the situation, that because Disney doesn't like the way people are reacting, that they inadvertently exposed themselves and exposed the horrible character that Captain Marvel is, they wanted to erase that from existence. So they went around strategically blocking people's videos and completely demonetizing other people's channels. It didn't make any sense at all, and this is not fair. And for YouTube to go and do this to the people that are posting content, the people that are bringing people to YouTube, it doesn't make any sense. But I opened up my email and I got this wonderful, wonderful email, which is sweet, sweet Victor. The email says, "Hi, that's Star Wars girl. Good news. After reviewing your dispute, Disney, not Marvel, Disney has decided to release their copyright claim on your YouTube video. Video title, the Captain Marvel is a toxic feminist. Extended scene proves she's a villain." Yep. She's the villain. Your video's monetization settings have now been restored. The monetization settings, the YouTube team. So, at least YouTube is aware of the copyright content and the fair use, but again, it wasn't YouTube that lifted the copyright claim. It was Disney. Disney does pay attention. For all of those trolls that like to comment on my videos saying, "F you, you stupid C word," or "stupid B word," you just complain, all you do is spread hate. It's like, well, no, I'm just giving my honest opinion on the content that is put out, and if you can't stand that honest opinion, you, if you want to live in your echo chamber, that's up to you on how you live your life, but don't come to my channel and start hating on me when you don't even watch the content and don't even listen to the words that are saying, because this is just my opinion. If you have a problem with somebody having a different opinion than you, then you're going to have a really hard life ahead of you. But for everything that happened with this and everything surrounding this, the way it blew up on Twitter and backfired in their face, and then Disney to go and block everyone's videos, and then for all of us to make noise about it because we're not going to stand by and let this happen. Now, they tried to do damage control by silencing us. They saw that didn't work. So now they're going around playing the, "We're sorry, we'll release all this content now," trying to be the good guys so it'll shut us up and make it look like, oh, they did nothing wrong. Oh, it was an accident. Now let's go and fix it. Let's go give all these YouTubers back their videos. Well, this just shows that, it really shows. I'm glad that it was lifted. I'm glad that my video is back up for people to see, but at the same time, they released an extended scene that people did not react to the way that they wanted to. They saw the reactions and then went around blocking it, saying it is blocked worldwide. And then they want to go, we make noise about it because we are not going to stand by and let ourselves get censored when, freedom of speech does exist. You're not going to be able to take away our voices from us. Freedom of speech, freedom of press. And if you don't like what we're saying about it, and especially when it's a huge group of people that are unhappy with the direction that Marvel has taken with this character, a lot of people saying that Endgame was their Endgame. They're not going back to see it because we're not going to put up with all of this political nonsense going into a superhero movie. And they don't like our opinions and they want to silence us because of it. Well, again, do you want to live in your own echo chamber? If you can't handle criticism, then you're in for a very, very hard life, especially being a company. Usually, what companies do when they put out a product and they have, maybe it's like 100 people that say, oh, this cream made me have an allergic reaction, or this bike, the tire, something's wrong with the screws that hold it together. It's like, okay, that's constructive criticism, let's go fix it. But when you have, an outstanding majority of people that are unhappy with the product, usually what companies do is like, oh, we should fix this, shouldn't we? Look at what happened with Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. Look at how people reacted to that, and look at how they were adults about it, and they're like, oh shoot, people don't like this. Well, let's fix this. Let's take some time. Let's postpone the movie coming out, and let's take time to fix this. That way we do not have a bad product, and that way we do not alienate our audience, the people that give us money, the people that make it possible for us to make movies. That is the right way for a company to do business, especially when they are putting out products that rely on revenue coming in from the people that buy the product, that watch the product, that promote the product, by buying t-shirts, by buying merchandise, by buying toys, by talking about it and getting people excited about it. But no, instead, they put something out, they don't like the way that people react to it, and then they go flag everyone. And then when people make noise, bringing awareness, making it even a worse PR situation for them, they go around and then they approve everything, so that way it will make us happy. Let's make the YouTubers happy, so that way they don't speak out against us. Well, guess what? I am happy that it was lifted, because it clearly fell under fair use, and for you to flag me was completely wrong. But still, there's other channels that this hasn't gotten approved for, and that needs to be fixed. There's channels that have gotten completely demonetized. That a lot of people make their living just doing YouTube. A lot of big channels that have millions and millions of subs have gotten demonetized. It doesn't make any sense, and by repressing people's freedom of speech, you just make them want to cry louder, because that's in human nature. People cannot stand that. Heck, we had an entire revolution as a country, because I am from America. We had an entire revolution, and guess what they decided to put in the freaking First Amendment? Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of all the other things under the rainbow. And for Disney to go around and do this just shows that they're scared, and they will do anything to keep this backlash and this heat off of them. So, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's okay too. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click that little bell. That way you get notifications when I put out other videos and live streams. And this situation, I feel like there's going to be a lot more that comes out, but I would just like to thank everyone that has been very supportive in it, not just with me, but with other channels as well. We all really appreciate it, and I'm going to keep speaking out against this just because they give me one pat, they throw me one bone. I mean, we won this battle, but we didn't win the war. And we are in the middle of a huge culture war right now, and I'm not stopping until we've won. So until next time, everyone, have a great rest of your day, and may the force be with you, because we are really going to need it. Bye, everyone. What's up, everyone? I have a P.O. box, so if you want to send me some mail, go ahead and send it to Anna, that's Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short, at P.O. Box number 28171, Santa Ana, California, 927998171. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.